It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Jets, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The New York set to take the field. Now Jones. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Throwing, Jones. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. He's got this to Williams, complete. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 48 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here.
Thank you.
Protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively,
Touchdown.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason. And
I really appreciate it.
Is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Oh, my.
Quarterback leading this offense back out. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success.
Oh, we will.
1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He's got the connection to Cooper. And they get him down.
Cooper.
Takes it across the 40-yard line.
Who is Cooper? Cooper who? Amari Cooper? What? Huh.
Gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this 1st quarter.
Oh, yeah.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, Jones. That is caught by
Touchdown.
Williams for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Jets have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdowns. Throwing to start the drive. Jones.
Oh, you dropped it.
On the deep ball.
Went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd and 10. Jones. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. 2nd and a couple. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload
I'll
that
back that
before he
up.
wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Oh,
Man open,
all right.
but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down.
The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. And a completion to Wilson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Jones now. A final shot before break. And that went incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
Oh, we like that.
So that PI call will get... Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Hall want to give up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4.
Yeah.
2nd down coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. He finds Wilson. Still fighting for
Gone.
more. Down the left sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
We missed 4, but...
Now Jones, operating from the gun. Going right back to Wilson.
Oh, let's
And
go.
he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson from 8 yards out. And the Jets are going to take the lead.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly.
The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Back to throw. Jones. And Wilson with it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on first down. Dancing to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over.
Third quarter, 3-3-3.
Yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just made. And he's going to take it.
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper from 19 yards away. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns.
And that's just another in a long line of passing touchdowns for him today. To say that he's been on fire would definitely be an understatement.
Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this
he missed
offense.
5.
He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Jones throwing to start the drive. This pass out wide to Hall. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. From the 38 now, here's second down and 2. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Oh, good move. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Williams brings it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing left sideline complete. It's Hall. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Looking to throw. Jones. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
As soon as you turn around over there. Bow, hey, how you doing?
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Well, that's the fear.
No, baby, I'll take you in. Oh, my leg. Hey, it's your dad. What are you doing? You doing flips in there? Going all over Tita. I love you. Yeah, the ball.
When the quarterback gets involved in the running game, you don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here's Hall again.
Stays on his feet. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looks like you're
on the double,
right.
on the
like
double.
A for sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turn.
364 yards.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now whistles come in before the snap.
Damn it,
Looks like one of
45.
the Jets may have moved.
Start offense.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still third down.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Sensation.
The city always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2.
Thanks. Probably to play this last game and then go Call of Duty. Prepare for bad weather. Rush for 50-plus yards during this rainy game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's the Jets Offensive Player of the Year.
Yes,
you
sir.
can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Jets and the Pats.
So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. And they'll be let out by their left-handed quarterback.
And he comes off an incredible performance in the opener. 5 touchdown passes. Now, look, you always want to start strong, but I think that's more than anyone, including himself, could have expected.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Okay, ready?
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, great pick.
This is gonna
And I
be
got
intercepted.
sacked. That's crazy.
And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
My first pick of the season. It's off a sack pick. Nice.
He's hoping for better luck here on drive number 2.
on.
Of course, the first drive, he threw.
There we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Nice
And
defense.
nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Kyle Duggar right there to knock that away. Now a 2nd and 10. Well, you look at this Patriots defense.
Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. Flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there they want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
And now they're in the hurry-up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Looking to throw. Jones.
They're going to be batted away and incomplete. The Jets at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't.
What?
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction.
Yeah, and he dropped
Unfortunately,
it.
haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from.
Get you the 3? No way.
New York set to take the field.
We're not losing to this team. I refuse.
Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back to throw now on first down.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
2nd and 5.
Now Jones being chased out left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing Jones. And this is caught by Williams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back to throw. Jones rolling to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there.
Hey.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw.
Yeah, I need to start doing it.
He capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run.
Now a play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was the visiting Lions who come in and get the road victory. Amon-Ra St. Brown leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Rashad White, a touchdown run in the victory. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore and check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Lamar Jackson, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounced back from the defeat on opening weekend. The Patriots got a solid first half from their quarterback, Drake May. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position.
I didn't see him.
But it's second down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already...
And the Jets set to take the field. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Jones eluding the pressure right. And that's
good catch.
Inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They'll look to throw now on first down. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mike Williams, 28 yards. And the Jets have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Oh, look at that. The lead.
Visitors offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
No.
Let's go.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And quickly they get to the line. To throw again on second down. Jones. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Oh, good defense.
Caught by Wilson. And he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Jones. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they're going to speed things up here.
Cooper.
Back to throw. Jones. Forced out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's their quarterback. 30 yards. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Son of a...
And now out come the Jets. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. That is caught. It's Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. In the late going. Looking to throw. Jones.
Big Jesus.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's get the points and run away. Hold defense. Hold defense.
Set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot. Jones throwing to start the drive. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Off play action. Jones. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, pick.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. The offense for the Jets, ready to take over.
Oh, I need to run this.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. I don't want to overhype it. This is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window
Yeah,
when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That is caught.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
What?
Give
What are you
them
doing?
27 yards on the 3rd down
What are you
conversion.
doing? Let me play.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break,
go.
Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Giants, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo Bills. Yeah.
up. Hut, hut. Set. Ready. Check go. Set. Ready, ready. Okay, break. Down. Okay, ready, ready. Ready, ready. On the set, go. Set. Here we go, set. Ready. Got it, ready. Set up. Ready, break. Hunt. Ready. Ready. Here we go, here we go. Hunt, hunt. Set up. Come on, set. Let's go now. Check go. Let's go. Ready, ready. Ready up. Ready. Set. Ready. Set. Go. Down. Ready, set. Ready.
Hey.
On the ready. Set up. Ready, ready.
What the fuck, bro?
Set. Here we go. Set. Ready. Ready. Hunt. Here we go. Here we go. Set up. Come on. Set. Hunt, hunt. Ready, ready. Check go. Let's go now. Let's go. Ready, ready. Set. Ready.
Dude, that is nuts. We'll take runs. Whatever.